Hi there everyone and welcome back to the Red and Blue Site YouTube channel. Harvey here, of course. Been a little while. World Cup's just finished. I've been watching a lot of it, and I've had a party recently, a big party with my uncle, my cousins, and it was a big moment for them and everything. 50th birthday and an 18th and a 21st birthday. So I've been away at the weekend, so it's been quite hectic for me, which is why I'm only just getting back into the video uploading. So I apologise for that. But look at this. Look at this bad boy. New Palace home kit that just arrived literally a few days ago. I'm really excited to be wearing it. It's really nice. First impressions, I'm loving it. I loved it when it got announced, and I'm loving it even more now I'm wearing it. Some nice little details that I didn't see as well. If you look closely here, you can see there are actually red dots on the sleeve and the blue. That wasn't quite clear in the announcement video for the new kit. So overall, I'm really happy with the fade, and yeah, I'm happy to be wearing it, and I'm going to be wearing it for the whole day because, of course, later Palace have got their next pre-season game live in Sweden, so I will be watching the live stream of that, maybe uploading a reaction video of that as well later, so stay tuned. But today, obviously, Palace Daily, wanting to rattle off, now that the World Cup's finished, I think these Palace days are going to come thick and fast because now it's all about club football coming up. So I wanted to talk about some key points that I've definitely seen across social media, across the internet, and key points about Palace that I feel passionately about, and I think it's clear that a lot of Palace fans feel passionately about. I've mentioned quite a few times in these videos over the last few weeks and times when I've recorded about transfer situation. Now, Roy Hodgson's come out and said in a quote, I don't know how authentic this quote is, but I believe it is straight from Roy Hodgson out on pre-season, that he's been told by Parish that they don't have funds to spend for summer, or if we do, very minimal, and that he wants Roy to prepare for another season to avoid relegation. Now, if that is true, which it looks like it is because Hodgson said it, then I'm really a bit disappointed. It's becoming, and it hurts me to say this, it pains me to say this, because it's becoming very clear, especially since the last summer window to now. It's been evident that there's two groups starting to form at the club, a Parish in and a Parish out group. And I think the Parish out group is starting to gain momentum. I know our fans tend to be, and I think that even the ones who are doing it will admit it, they seem to jump to conclusions very quickly in terms of us not signing anyone. There are people complaining, a week into the World Cup, that we hadn't been linked with anyone strongly or anything like that. Honestly, I don't get why everyone's upset at that point. I can understand now that the World Cup's finished and nothing concrete is actually coming through at the moment. People can be concerned. But even so, I'm starting to understand where their anger and their disappointment is coming from. Because let's be honest, anyone who's against these Parish out people, which I have been for a while, you've got to accept that these are fans like everyone else at the end of the day. Everyone's got their opinion, and I respect that, and I understand where they're coming from 100%. So, and they're fellow fans, and the only reason that they annoy us or they annoy other fans in the way that they're negative about transfers and negative about the club and our ambitions is because they care. They care like any fan. So it's wrong to put them in a separate group. I know I've said Parish in, Parish out, but it is clear that that's starting to happen. My thoughts on it personally, I'm starting to get annoyed that we're not moving forward. I understand that with our transfer budget, we massively overspent in our budget a few seasons ago under Allardyce. We have spent a lot of money in the first few seasons to keep us in the league, and that is fair enough, but I think it's now starting to catch up on us. And now when we're looking to improve and to move forward and be a stable Premier League club, it's clear that the funds aren't there, because we spent a hell of a lot of it on staying in the Premier League in the first place, which we've done, but now we're in a position where we're going to be in relegation battle if we can't keep improving the squad, and it's clear that we don't have the funds for that. So obviously, guys, I want to know your thoughts on that. Please comment below if you're a Parish in or a Parish out. I don't want to start increasing this trend of Parish in, Parish out. I want us to be, I love Palace because we're just we're unified. All the fans are together. We're a family club. We're a passionate club. We love our football. We love our team, and we rarely see fractures in this between the fan base, and I really don't want to see that happen. So obviously, I want to know your thoughts on it, but I don't want to try and make the situation any worse than it is. So let me know your thoughts on the whole transfer situation, and if you agree with what I'm saying on like the funding and why we are in this position where we don't seem to have the money to spend. There are also people who I've seen who have said, why are we doing why is the stadium being expanded or redeveloped? We got planning permission last season for the new main stand to be built, which I'm excited about. There are a lot of people saying, why is that happening? Why are we putting all our money on that? And now we have no money for the team. The team should come first. My answer to that would be simply, you look at what West Ham have done in this summer window. They've bought in some. They spent net spend of 98 million, I believe, already, and it looks like they're not going to stop there. West Ham fans have been crying out for this for a long time. David Gold, Sullivan, Brady. They've now answered the questions, and they've shown what moving to a big ground. I know that Upton Park was their home, and if I was a West Ham fan, I'd be gutted to move away from there, especially the atmosphere and the it's it's an iconic venue in football, especially in Premier League football. So it's a shame to see them move away from there into this empty bowl that is soulless and corporate and just everything that I hate about football. It was easily the worst away ground I went to last season. I hated going there, and I'm going to hate going there again if I'm going this upcoming season. But even so, look at what it's done. It's clear the business side of Brady's Gold Sullivan has come out, and the massive amount of match day revenue they've created through obviously tickets and more seats, obviously thousands of 20,000 more capacity stadium. The match day revenue coming in is much bigger, marketing, all of that sort of stuff. They've created a hell of a lot more money than they would have if they were still at Upton Park right now, and they're now at the stage where they can spend that money. And look at the players they brought in. They're definitely going to be a top 10 team, in my opinion, if all these players gel properly, like they should do. And that's all I'm going to say about the Palace argument. You look at what's happened at West Ham. This will be what will happen to Palace in a few years, through 2-3 years time, when the stadium is finished, or that stand is finished. We can expect extra up to 12 million, I believe, is the figure. Don't quote me on that, but I believe the figure will be around 12 million more over the course of a season that we will be able to bring in from match day at Selhurst Park, because of the extra capacity, the marketing, all of that sort of stuff. The money that will come in will just grow because of the new stadium expansion, which will then lead to better transfers and having better budget. So it's looking like we're going to have to grind out the next few seasons until this is built, or hopefully have more input from our owners in America, Blitzer and Harris, and hopefully we stay up in that time. But I can understand everyone's disappointment. I'm disappointed to see the club in this sort of position where we've got to try and stay up for a few seasons and until the stadium's built, to then see a proper future and see us kick on after that. Hopefully we have got money in reserves and we haven't spent it all on this stadium expansion. I don't think Parish is that stupid. He is a businessman. I think we do have money available to us, separate from the stadium expansion. But like I said, guys, let me know your thoughts. It is a massive topic that I'm very passionate about, as you can probably tell. It's quite a long Palace Daily, but yeah, really passionate about it. I'm glad to be uploading again. I'll be uploading much more regularly now, so I apologise for the long delay on the channel. Let me know your guys' thoughts on all of this topic. It's very, very crucial to how we go forward. Do we spend now and just spend now on budget and get the team done, or do we sacrifice the stadium expansion side of things, or do we get the stadium expansion and try and grind out the next few seasons and then kick on? It's risky, but Palace have done it many times before and we're used to it. That's the only upside I can say, but we can't be going on like this for much longer. So let me know your thoughts, guys. Like, share and subscribe, and I'll see you hopefully later, if not in the upcoming days, for some more Palace content. Thank you.